Hi everyone, we're back with a new episode of Eats by Alex. It's been a while, eh Joe?
Yeah, over a year.
Yeah, and with a new show, we've got a new format, so you might notice some changes. First off, the hair, yeah, it's gone. I'm sorry. And also we've got a new camera, right, eh Joe?
Yep, 4K baby.
Mm-hmm. And also previously we had only really done vegetarian stuff, so moving forward we're gonna work with a little bit of meat. So let's get started. Okay, so today we'll be making a delicious pan pizza straight from scratch.
Awesome.
So we'll start off by oiling our pan with a little bit of olive oil. So we're going to start off with our dough, and that means starting off with our yeast, one of my favorite words in the English language. So we're going to activate the yeast by getting some warm water into a bowl and pouring it in there. Start with 3/4 cup of warm water and 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast. So now that it's in there, we'll mix it up a little bit. And we're gonna have to wait for about 4 or 5 minutes for the yeast to start frothing and bubbling. Oh damn, I forgot the sugar. Here. I do 2 tablespoons of sugar.
I don't think the first one was a tablespoon.
That was a teaspoon, but whatever. Okay, so our yeast is activated now. You can see it's gotten bubbly and frothy. And the next step is we're going to add a tablespoon of olive oil. Mix that in. And then 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And a tablespoon of salt.
It's a lot of salt.
It is a lot of salt. I want to double check that I'm not accidentally putting in way too much salt. It's supposed to be a teaspoon of salt.
Good thing.
Yeah, good thing I didn't do that. And a teaspoon of salt. And now we mix. Now that we've got this bit of a shaggy dough, we can get started on kneading. Alright, so for this part, it's very important to have a clean working surface, which we do right here. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of flour onto where we're going to be kneading. And we're going to plop our dough onto the counter. And we get to get our hands dirty. So now that we have a beautiful round dough ball, we are going to put it onto the pan and get some of that olive oil on there, flip it over, and now we're going to cover it and let it sit for about 15 minutes. Alright, while the dough is resting, now it's time to make our very own pizza sauce. So, we've got several ingredients here, but we're going to start off with tomato paste. Now this is going to add a really nice dimension to your sauce, one cool trick about tomato paste, it's great to start with it because you can cook it off and sort of get rid of some of that raw tomato flavor. You'll know once it's ready, once it's gotten that dark, slightly darker color. Alright, now that you can see it's a slightly darker color, we can add in our tomato sauce. Now we add in the spices. We're going to start off with a tablespoon of oregano, a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. We're going to go with half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Bubbling! Stop it! We'll turn that down a little bit so we don't make a mess. Half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of onion salt, and a teaspoon of sugar. We're also going to crack some pepper in there, and a little bit of salt. Mix this all up. Oh wow, it's starting to smell really good right now. Alright, let's have a little taste right here. Great tomatoey flavor, nice balanced seasoning. This is going to be great on the pizza. Okay, so now our dough has been sitting for 15 minutes. Time for the grand reveal. Looks about the same. It's supposed to be a little bit poofed up, but it's not supposed to be crazy. So now that our dough is ready, we're going to kind of spread it out with our fingers. Stretch it so we can make this pizza. Don't want to go too hard. Okay, so now that we have the basic shape of our dough, we get to top it up. Okay, so now we'll get started grating some mozzarella cheese. Now we have cheese. So we've got pepperonis to go on there, and we also have our noble green pepper. We're gonna chop this up real quick. Alright, and now the fun part, we get to dress our pizza. We're going to start off with the sauce. You don't want to put too much on, or else it just makes all the cheese slide off. That looks pretty good right there. Now we're going to go in with our mozza. I like cheese, so I'll be putting on a lot of cheese.
Oh yeah. You're not gonna use the whole bowl?
No, I can't use the whole bowl.
Why not?
Because it won't even be pizza at that point. It's just gonna be cheese.
I'm okay with that.
There will be a lot of cheese though. Gotta make sure it's quite cheesy.
Why don't they put pepperoni under the cheese?
I am going to put a little bit of cheese on top of the pepperoni. Which brings us to our next ingredient is some pepperonis. Can't go wrong here. Just toss in as many as you want. What do you think, Joe? Is that enough pepperonis?
Not enough cheese.
We'll add more cheese. Next, we've got our peppers. Spread those around. Adds a nice little splash of color. And then, why the heck not? Toss a little bit more cheese on there.
We're nearly done the bowl.
I'm not putting the whole bowl on you. There. Alright, so now we have our pizza. It's ready to go into the oven, but first we're going to cover it up with some aluminum foil so we don't burn all that cheese. And into the oven at 425. Oh no. There we are. For 15 minutes. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes. We're going to take it out, remove that aluminum foil, and then put it back in for another 10 minutes. Ready for the reveal? Oh, baby. Oh, that's looking amazing. Alright, back in you go. Alright, it's ready to come out of the oven. It smells phenomenal around here, so let's take a peek. Let's see how it's doing. Oh, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. All the oil and the bubbly cheese. That looks amazing. Alright, so now we have our finished product. We have a very tasty looking pizza. Only thing left to do is take a bite. It's perfect on the bottom too. So crispy, nice thick crust, lots of cheese, lots of sauce. Tastes like I got it from a real Italian pizza bakery. Alright, thanks for watching another one of our videos. We had a lot of fun making it. It's been a while, so it's great to have you guys back on the channel. We'll try to put out some more going forward, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!